so folks can get 5 minutes of the pre-show on YouTube before they have to stare at the PowerPoint.
The best part.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should try and find ways to spruce up the PowerPoint, because it works really well, but at the same time, it's also pretty vanilla. And maybe if we added like more cats to it or something, folks would be into it.
What's that?
All right, that was weird. I made the mistake of having a tab open with the stream, and then I was listening to myself like 2 seconds after I would say everything.
That's never a good decision.
No, it is not.
I hate when you listen to yourself, especially if it's delayed. You'll start talking and then you'll stop. And then once that stops, you'll start talking again. So it's really, really hard.
Yeah, if it's someone else, you just like tune them out. It's no big deal. But trying to listen to yourself is brutal.
It is.
Hello, Harlan.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, we're in full quarantine mode.
Yeah.
I was anxious about making the leap, but it was just it was, you know, getting uncomfortable, and I'm like, all right, the barber I usually go to, he had in his app, he's like, I have a medical condition, I don't wear masks, and I'm just like, hell no, I am staying away, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go do it. I'm gonna shave. So it feels better. I feel a lot cooler now.
Here's Josh flexing on us that he's got outside.
Ooh, I am jealous.
Oh, do you need me to go outside?
Are you able to get the Zoom connection from the boat?
Not from the boat. I tried.
Oh, do you have like a little room? Are you trying to say something, Josh? Because if you are, you've been muted.
Oh, no, I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Were you just making a comment that I left and I went outside on my patio? Is that what that was about?
Yeah. So you're like flexing on us, but being like, look at me, I'm outside.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I am. It's nice. I also have a grill, you know, that little garden area.
Nice.
And that shit makes sense.
We're in.
All right, I'll be right there.
No hurry here.
Oh no, Harlan has gone into like 1G mode after going outside.
Hey, main vision.
I'm in 1G mode.
Oh, your video is a lot slower or less smooth.
It still looks really good.
We're gonna have to go up to Maine and rewire Harlan's Wi-Fi situation in a socially distant manner.
Are you in Maine right now?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, word.
You know what we could do is we could go old school and do the Wi-Fi antenna with the Pringles can and shoot it out into the middle of the lake, and then you'll be able to get the Wi-Fi when you're on the boat.
I wish. I've tried.
Whew.
Just run an Ethernet cable all the way down there.
For when it's docked, I mean, I thought about it. I have enough at home.
I just put a walk on it on your Wi-Fi router. Just point it towards the lake.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Put it like on like a chain or something and throw it out in the middle of the yard or something.
Am I really, really choppy?
Your
No,
audio
you're
is
fine.
not bad.
All right.
Great. What are we gonna wait till 7:05? Is that the deal?
All right, Zoom did not like that. Let's try that again. Okay. All right, I think we're safe. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I'm on the leadership team here at Code for Boston, along with Alex and Thad and Harlan. If you have any questions, need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us, and we'll be more than happy to help. Way this is going to work is we're going to have some opening remarks and announcements. After opening remarks and announcements, we will then have orientation, or we'll have project updates, so you can update us on current projects and learn about what's going on. And then after project updates, new folks can stay in here for new member orientation with Alex and I, and Harlan if he chooses to hang out with us as well. And then everyone else can join their project rooms and go do some fun hacking. All right, that being said, announcements. First and foremost, read our code of conduct at codeforboston.org. The gist of the code of conduct is you should be respectful to each other. If you feel like someone is not being respectful with you, then feel free to talk to one of us on leadership and we will handle it. Make sure to RSVP on meetup.com/codeforboston. This is how we get juiced in the Meetup algorithm, and people from Meetup like you all can also find out about us. If you want to be in the Zoom chat, or if you are giving a project update, or if you're new, you should definitely RSVP on Zoom. I will try and keep those links updated. I feel like I've been doing a good job this month. And then if you're not giving a project update and you're not new, I've also been streaming on YouTube. So feel free to subscribe to youtube.com/c/codeforboston. And if you click the little bell icon, you'll get a notification every time we go live. Subscribe, like, share, etc. I don't know, maybe we'll get some channel sponsors at some point and throw up some other content there, live coding or something like that. Fundraising. So in the world of fundraising, this is not completely free to run. And so in order to raise money or give us money, we offer a link at codeforboston.org. You're able to click donate, enter some credit card information, and your money will be sent to a place where it can be used for Code for Boston things. If your organization wants to sponsor Code for Boston, if you're interested in partnering on a workshop or something like that, talk to Harlan or I. We're more than happy to arrange those sorts of things. And last but not least, if you have a little bit of money, it's less than what you can give with a credit card, you can always Venmo me at Matthew-Zagaya, and those funds will be matched. Also, hoodies. I sent out a link. There is a limited number of hoodies available. I sent the link to the meetup.com. If you've already ordered and paid for your hoodie, you also donated to Code for Boston. So thank you to everyone that donated for the hoodies. Your hoodies should either be with you because Mike Morrissey dropped them off, or they should be on the way. You should have a USPS tracking from the Muckrock store Shopify. If you're interested in a Code for Boston hoodie, I will also post the URL in the main channel after that. Very limited number are left, so they're going to be first come, first served. And by limited number, I mean there's like 2 of each size in the current crop. If folks are still interested after that batch runs out, we can always figure out doing a new round. All right, upcoming events. Brian did the GitHub workshop last Thursday. Hope that everyone had fun at that one. Then next event that's coming up is the BARI conference. That is going to be on Friday, 3:30 p.m. The link will be in the events channel, but what's going to happen is that it's going to be on Zoom, just like they've been doing every week. It's going to be on the very exciting topic of cross-municipal collaboration. So if you are in a municipality, which I think most of us are in municipalities, and you are curious about how your municipality might collaborate with other municipalities, the folks at BARI will demystify this entire world for you all. So definitely check that out. Our friends at BARI have been doing great work. And if you miss it, there's also a podcast feed, which has been very helpful as well. So that being said, next step is project updates. So let's start with the folks at the My City Voice app.
All right, so last week we didn't meet, but in the interim, we resubmitted the app to Alexa to update some of the COVID-19 skills that we've added. Unfortunately, it got rejected. We did more testing with the city, both on our local environments and on the city's dev environment, and there were no issues. So perhaps it was a server error when they were testing. So we resubmitted it, and hopefully that'll come back to us soon. Tonight, we're also working on some of the new simpler tasks that were broken down by Jamie for the Boston version of My City Voice app.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
Boston or Brookline?
The Boston one. The Brookline one is almost ready actually to be submitted soon.
Cool.
Awesome. Next is Safe Water.
Hi all. Tonight we will again split in 3 groups. One group will work or is working on the redeploying an app that predicts if it's safe to swim or boat on the Charles based on live data from a weather station. One group is doing user research and will send tonight a survey to our partners' constituents. So our partner is the Charles River Watershed Association. And the last group is working on improving the sharing of open environmental data about the Charles with the public and the municipalities along the Charles. I will first check with the teams to see which skills we are particularly interested in tonight, and I will tell you later in the pitch. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Next is harm reduction.
Hey, so last week we were working in Firebase, improving some forms, and also talking about strategies for how to best reach our partner and reaching out to our partner. And tonight we are going to prepare and finalize our questions and approach for a user interview on Thursday, and then talk through a little bit more about how to reach our partner and continue with some Firebase stuff. So we're looking for user researchers, React developers, and Firebase developers.
Excellent. Job Hopper. All right.
I can speak for Job Hopper. Annie is out today. This is Ed. And we had 2 really good interviews with 2 other different types of stakeholders last week, policymakers. And I think we're going to process what we learned from those interviews last week, as well as talk about data visualization. That's something Annie wanted us to move into next. And then there's been some activity on our Miro whiteboard too that I think we'll review.
Great. Thanks, Ed. Plug along.
I think I'm talking about Plug Along today. I'm not sure what we're going to be working on today. We're gearing up for MVP, so we're probably going to go over some outstanding issues.
Sounds good to me. More mob programming?
Probably.
Awesome. Clean slate.
Yeah, so for our Ceiling app, we are working on user testing and a Spanish translation for it. And given some of the new information we got a week or two ago from one of our stakeholders, we're asking ourselves some questions about the path forward for the expungement app, possibly doing a little bit of a pivot to adult sealing, given some of the new information and challenges in the court system. And we're also getting started with UX design for the apps.
Sounds good. Windfall awareness.
Thanks, Matt. In last week's session, we worked on the front end and how we're sort of thought through how we're going to connect it up to the official policy calculator. And this week we'll probably continue a little bit more of that and clean the issues. Thank you.
Sounds good. And then do you have, is Aiden here from the Get Us PP or someone else? All right. I'll try and see where we lost the connection there, but we got a whole bunch of interesting projects happening tonight. So I've put down the list of rooms up on the slide. Feel free, if you are a regular, to head out into your various project rooms. New folks can stay with us, and happy hacking. We'll start new project orientation in a couple minutes.
All right, thank you.
Bye, everyone. All right. And then I'm just gonna end the